We've been hearing from many of our viewers about their expensive electric bills this summer, some paying almost double the amount they paid this time last year. Texas Tribune reporter Mitchell Fuhrman did a deep dive into the skyrocketing home energy bills and joins us now to explain. So Mitchell, thank you so much just for joining us. What's driving up electricity and gas bills, and does natural gas play a factor in all of this?
Yeah, natural gas is the primary driver of the increased energy bills Texans are seeing, according to energy experts, and who widely agree that the price of natural gas, which has been skyrocketing in recent months, is closely tied to the price of electricity in Texas, and that's the main reason Texans are seeing higher energy bills at home.
And we know the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, also known as ERCOT, the state's main power grid operator, has really shifted its focus to reliability, especially when it's really hot or really cold. How, though, does that impact the price?
Yeah, energy experts widely say that that's a minor reason that people's bills are going up. The regulators have said it's about $1, maybe a little more than $1 a month. You know, it could be anywhere in the likely single-digit dollar range that it's impacting people's bills, which is meaningful for plenty of people. But the operating the grid cautiously, as ERCOT and the PUC have been doing, does come at a cost, according to energy experts that I talked to for this story, including energy lawyers around the state and energy providers. And you know, that in order to have more power available to the grid, that it costs money to procure that.
And Mitchell, speaking of providers, how long do we think that the high rates will linger for customers? I think that's what everyone's really wondering.
Yeah, everyone is wondering that, and providers are also wondering that. They don't know because the price of electricity is so tightly tied to natural gas. It's hard to know when these prices will fall, because the price of natural gas has been significantly elevated since Russia invaded Ukraine. Russia is a top gas producing country in the world. It provides a lot of the gas to Europe, and as a result of their invasion of Ukraine, a lot of countries and companies are trying to wean themselves off of Russian gas. So as a result, places like the U.S. and specifically Texas are exporting loads of natural gas to try to help places like Europe, wean off that Russian gas.
And there obviously, I'm sure, has been a spike in demand. Are there any supply chain issues that are impacting that?
Yeah, I mean, Texas is producing a lot of oil and gas right now, but there are supply chain issues that are lingering from the pandemic, such as a backlog. Garrett Golding, the energy economist with the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, told me that the oil and gas industry isn't seeing gigantic production growth, in part because of a backlog of orders for vital equipment due to supply chain issues stemming from the pandemic. But he also added that there's a shortage of labor across most of oil field services. He said that they have, at the Fed, they've seen it for several quarters now, that it's a struggle to get qualified people into positions that companies want right now.
All right, Texas Tribune reporter Mitchell Fuhrman, thank you so much for taking time out and joining us today.
Thanks for having me.